What's up, everybody? Quad9's back with episode 2 of Cube Card of the Week. And this week we've got a pretty spicy one. It's one of my favorites. It's Opposition. I don't know. It's like, it reminds me of like when you first play with Jason Mind Sculptor, right? And you activate Brainstorm and your opponent doesn't know it yet, but they're dead because you've resolved this 4-mana spell that doesn't end the game, but the game's pretty much over. They just don't die right away, but they're dead. They keep playing, but the game's over. So you know what I mean? Like that's kind of how that card seems to work for me. Like there's just about any color opposition deck can work. You can go blue-white, which is my favorite personally, and then you get something like Monastery Mentor, which Monastery Mentor into opposition, GG. Like it's pretty much over. They need removal right then for the Mentor, instant speed, or the game's just over. Also in that deck, another one of the best blue-white tempo-ish opposition good cards is Elspeth, Sun's Champion. So yeah, those make blue-white a very good choice. If you get an early opposition, you can kind of look to go that route. Now the classic one is of course blue-green ramp. You've got, in addition to all the mana dorks, Forbid, Arbor Elf, Noble Hierarch, even Sylvan Caryatid, any of those. Then you've got like, then it goes like up to 5. We've got like your Deranged Hermit. The Deranged Hermit? The one that poops out the squirrels. Kind of like Deep Forest Hermit, which is the new one from Modern Horizons. So that one. And then even something like Tendersheet Dryad, which I like in my cube. People question it sometimes, but it's a really strong 5-drop. It just, I like the every turn aspect of it, and the City's Blessing. If you ever get that, it seems real hard to lose. And then, of course, there's another great finisher, which is Avenger of Zendikar. You really only need one turn of that. If you have opposition, resolve a Avenger, tap all their stuff down, and then kill them the next turn. So it's pretty fast. Another one that a lot of people don't really use so much is the blue-black opposition deck. You've got Bitter Blossom, which I forgot to grab the card of, but and then Ophiamancer. Secretly, probably my favorite 3 black creature, making the Death Touch Snake, which if you don't have a token, you know, the Third Power podcast had a token printed up for it. Just saying, it's pretty cool. So black's got a good way. If you got, even there's a blue-red deck. Of course, I don't play Whirler Rogue anymore, but that's a real good one. Another one is Pia and Kieran Nalaar. Pia and Kieran Nalaar. I don't know why I didn't know about that, but you know, it pumps out 2 Thopters that are easy to tap down stuff with. The problem is, like, I don't know if you want to play opposition first or that first. You've also got stuff like what is it? War Boss, Rabble Master. You can use the tokens before they attack to tap down something. So maybe you can get in there with your War Boss or your Rabble Master. Then, of course, there's this Goblin Party in a Can here in Siege Gang Commander. So, like I said, pretty much in every color, you've got a deck to build around in opposition. I don't know. Some people don't find it a fun card. Well, you know, it's a strong card. Strong cards generally aren't fun for your opponent. But, I mean, it's not unbeatable. That's the thing. Now, it's an enchantment, which is what makes it kind of tough to deal with. But, you know, I carry a lot of enchantment removal in my cube. A board wipe will most of the time get you out of it, but sometimes you never get that chance. Like I said, they go Monastery Mentor into opposition, tap down your 2 wrath-producing lands. In case like you're in black, they tap down both your black sources, or white, you tap down both their white sources, whatever. It's pretty good. I've got some good stuff from the folks at Twitter. This is the poll that I took. I got a pretty good number of votes here. And of course, we've got, like I said, the blue-white tempo, which is my pick, blue-green ramp. And then there's some other favorites that people posted. You know, if you want to go Bant, that's something that some people are willing to do. I am included in that. If I had a blue-green, but I got a Monastery Mentor, all the better. Now, in that deck, you don't have as many non-creature spells, but you only need a couple with Mentor because it's just that strong a card with opposition. So, yeah. I don't know. What's your best stories for opposition down below? Did you ever get out from under a really tough opposition, or did you just close the game out with your own opposition? So yeah, so the only question is not whether you should run it in your cube, because you definitely should. Anything that's got it, if you got a modern level cube, obviously you can't run it. It's not modern legal. But anything past that, you should definitely run opposition in your blue section. The question is whether to run this version, the Urza's Destiny, Urza's Erlenmeyer Flask, that one. Yeah, or you can run the 7th edition one. No white borders, please, because gross. Or you can run the Masterpiece, which I'll let the Masterpiece slide over the white border. We'll let that go. Still not a big fan of the invocations. But yeah, so basically it comes down to which art you like. I do like the 7th edition art in full. It looks pretty sweet. It's just, this is the one that I picked up a long time ago. So that's really the one I go with. Just let me know what you think about this card. I've always been a big fan of it, and it does do a lot of work. It's not a, insta win like, Channel, Emrakul, something like that, but it's super powerful and leads to super interesting gameplay. A lot of interaction. Tapping down your opponent's land is interaction. Don't let anybody tell you different. But I need some ideas for future cards of the week. So if you have any ideas on that, also put that down in the comments below. Hit me up on Twitter. I've been trying to post a teaser for each week, a little, like the one I showed at the beginning of this video with the card being revealed. I do that on Twitter. Usually try and do that early in the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. So if you like those, let me know. And if you've got any suggestions, let me know that too. But yeah, that's all I've got right now. I know it's kind of a shorter video than the last one, but on oppositions, it's more flexible, but it's also more stable, more self-explanatory. Not quite the same as like Recurring Nightmare or the card I've got in mind for next week. No spoilers, but it's pretty sweet as well. Still, you need to check back and find out what it is. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, click the link down below and also hit the little bell so you know when I post Cube or EDH videos. I've got some EDH stuff coming out soon as well. And I've got some of my old videos on the channel, so be sure and check those out. So hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. A whole lot of ramble. And of course, there's the Goblin Party Siege Game Commander. And hopefully this is going well. Good. It's Baron and Mishra. I don't know. I should probably know that. But, okay. I don't want a divorce, so I can't get beta duels. I'm poor. What can I do? If you've made it this far in the video, I hope you enjoyed it. Please click subscribe and like the video and comment down below on what you'd like to see in future videos. Thanks for watching.